Welcome back for some more Grandia II, the HD collection. When last we left, we had come to Merig's Nanan town, and we had a lot of cutscenes, we had a lot of dialogue, we did a lot of things, most of it not combat related. But now we are done, and now we're headed to, I forget what it was called. The Grand End, something like that? Ghost Forest? Is that it? I think this is where we're going? The Great Clift. Great Cleft? Something like that. I don't know. Whatever. We're going somewhere. Probably gonna fight something. Would be my guess. Bold assumptions, I know, but it's been a while since we fought, so I'm gonna show this off, even though I know we're just seeing the same enemies over and over and over again. It's infinite. It's an infinite enemy. I don't know, tornado. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna Tremor them, because I know they're weak against Tremor. And, well, maybe they're not weak against Tremor. Countered him. I wonder if I'm gonna get hit by that then. I am indeed. Never mind. Thought I might get out of it, but should have known better, I suppose. Well, that snake's dead. Actually, they're all dead. Doesn't matter. Goodbye, snakes. Enjoyed it. But yeah, that was a fun little episode last time. I enjoyed seeing all the character interactions. I do really like what they've done with I like what they've done with Millennia and Elena in terms of a love triangle. I do vaguely remember that from this game, but I don't remember it that well. Me personally, I would probably go with Elena if I was picking one now. I don't know. I can't really tell what Millennia is like about. Like, obviously, she has some kind of feelings for Ryudo, but I don't know what Millennia is. If she's just I don't even know. If she's a demon. I don't know if she's even a demon. I would assume she's a demon, but she doesn't seem to be a demon most of the time. Unless she's eating other demons, a demon smorgasbord. I don't know. I really don't remember the story for the most part. I know kind of where it's going, but I don't... Oh, wow. And I picked Burn Flame for Ryudo as well. That's excellent. That is just great. So this is going to be a wasted turn for Ryudo, which is unfortunate. That's going to hit him for 100. Yep, 143. Could be a lot better. Could be a lot better. I'm surprised wind is what's effective against them, considering they are birds. You would think wind would be not the most strong thing against them. Oh my god, he swayed me. He finessed me so hard right there. I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself, because she's kind of weak. Not excessively weak, but... You know, I probably should have just done wind attacks. They keep freaking swaying me. Do I even have... I have Howl Slash for him. I'll do Howl Slash. They keep swaying me, which is very not great. I can also go back to that save point. So it doesn't hit as hard unless... Because I have that bonus to wind attacks on Tio. I have that bonus on her, but man, they sway every first attack. That's annoying. Alright. Well, I'm glad I'm gonna not have to lose everything to these guys. Oh, look at that. I hit the first one, apparently, that time. Threat eliminated. Silver Feather. Isn't that not an attack? I don't know. Oh, great. There's two. Oh, my God. And we got surprised. Are you joking me? Oh. I didn't realize, for one, that there was multiple people here. You know what? I'm just going to try Sky Dragon Slash and see what happens with it. I assume it's a strong move. I forgot to look. You shall be defeated. Yeah, it does most damage. Or it does most of my SC. It takes most of it. I'm assuming this is going to absolutely smack them. Oh, 2,000, 3,000. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do, Ryudo. That'll do. That'll do, pig. You had better practice if you want to fight Ryudo. 208. We're going really slow on these levels here. All right, I'm gonna recover that. Oh, I guess we did just get a big level up from Melphus there. He was of benefit to us. I don't really even know what to use against these guys because they are so strong. And I don't think he has any wind moves. He does not. So I guess we'll just... I'm glad they don't use any, like, smart moves. I'm glad they're mainly just going with normal attacks, because that is something that I don't want to deal with, is special attacks that poison me or damage me. Alright, so you have this. I really don't want to watch... I would do that regular howl thing more often, but I just don't want to watch the cutscene. It's so long. Such a long cutscene that I don't want to sit through. So now I'm going to use, what, Howl Slash on you. It's weird that his is in a different place. Oh, look at that. Tio swayed him. Tio finessed him so nice. So that should hit them both. That might kill them both. Nope, that one was stronger than I thought. I must not have hit that one before. Don't remember that. So I wonder, we've got to be coming to a X of Valmar. Well, I guess not soon. I don't know, the whole village of Merrig was just very non-combat focused, so I assume we're going to be heading back into combat here before too awful long. Because it seems like they have a formula in terms of time frames of when they want to hit bosses and when they don't. It seems like every, like, 3, whatever, they hit a boss. Although, I guess to be fair, Melphis was kind of the combination, or the, accumulation? Is that what I'm thinking of? Whatever word I want to think of. For a large part of the game, so they're probably going to take a little break here. Culmination. The word I was looking for was culmination. Am I even going the right way? Am I supposed to get those? I'm so lost. I mean, we haven't been in this area for very long. There's just... I didn't mean to go into this, but I guess since we're already here, I might as well save it. Because it only takes like 5 seconds to save. It takes forever to get into the menu, though. Might as well go with that one. I feel like we've been saving for like long swaths of time. Do I even want to go that way? I really don't want to fight these snakes. They're not really a benefit to fight very much. I think it's only like 100-something XP for them. Although, I probably should fight them because I was heavily underprepared for Melphis. Well, I guess I wasn't underprepared. It took longer than I would have liked to actually kill him. But maybe that's just a... Wolf boots, interesting. I wonder what those are going to do for me. I would like to equip those and see what they do for me. Oh, look at that. Plus 10. Plus 10 to defense. That is excellent. Excellent, excellent. I wonder how many more pieces of Valmar we're even going to have to fight here. Oh, look at that. More mantises. We'll fight them, and I will talk about it because we haven't fought them since we came into this forest, I don't think. Were they good against... I think they were good against fire, but bad against wind, if I remember correctly. Been a little while, so I could be off on that one, but I am not, because I am a genius. Look at me. Look at me go in my genius-y smartness. Too clever for my own good, some might say. And we'll take on this giant mantis and that giant mantis, and hopefully Merrig can knock that one out. He can indeed, because he is a boss, and he's going to get hit by 118 for his troubles. Oh, also, I don't remember if I said this, but the word I was looking for was culmination. I think I said that whenever I came out of that fight, but I don't remember. So, I'm going to say it now. Alright, 303. Nothing withstands that blade. We got a healing fruit for our troubles. Also, I do remember now that I'm thinking of it, that we bought some of those items that I would have wanted, so that's good. I don't know why I'm just remembering that. I guess I took a little break since the last episode, so it's been a day about. And I'm just remembering stuff that we did in the last episode, and that was one of them. 3,000 gold acquired. That is amazing. I have no idea what the next... So basically we're just looking for the Grandia sword. I assume we've really not seen like the embodiment of Valmar, Valmar's head. I don't know if that's one of these guys we're gonna be fighting, but we haven't seen something like that. So I assume that's gonna be the final boss. I don't really remember the final boss. I really don't remember much after, like, the tongue of Valmar is, like, the pinnacle of my memory. I remember that so well, because I love that section so much. I love the concept of the body part, X of Valmar, body part of larger body. I mean, we don't fight a million different body parts or anything like that. But, well, I guess I remember Malthus pretty well, so that's not entirely true. But I like Claws of Valmar, Back of Valmar, I don't know. The Mouth of Valmar, Tongue of Valmar, I guess. I don't know, Wings of Valmar, what else would there even be? Arm of Valmar, I don't think we're going there. I think we're going for, like, dangerous things, so I don't think we're going to be fighting the tibia of Valmar or anything like that. I don't really know what would even be left. The brain, maybe? Yeah, brain, Have we fought? We fought the tongue, that's right. I'm thinking, like, the teeth. We fought the claws, obviously. The horn was Malthus. Slice these bad boys up, get a nice little baboon fruit. Yes, I can read, and it is glorious how well I can do it. Okay. I know that when we did this in the other area, we did run into enemies doing this, so I don't know if it is smart to be cutting all these in half, but I'm going to do it anyway because there are fruit to be had, and I, if nothing else, am a farmer. Some might say Geohound is just another word for a farmer. I have no idea what just happened there. Oh, okay. Did I just get surprised? I knew it. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And of course, I was foolish enough to not heal my girl, Elena here. She is very, very weak. What are you doing? You're doing Apple Hurl on her. That's fine. You can do Apple Hurl on her. As long as you're not attacking Elena. Elena is just, she's got no HP. Everybody else is in way high into the 2000s. Elena's sitting at half a thousand. Or not half a thousand. 1,500.
Chase the hellfire!
Chase the hellfire. You foolish tree mortal. Shall you die?
How about this?
Is that gonna get the other one? I can't tell. Cannot tell. I don't. Nope. It's definitely not. Interesting. You're just gonna straight attack. That's fine. You can just attack. I don't really care about that. I would not like you to use Apple Hurl, because that does more damage than I would appreciate. But I'll take that one out. It's about to do Apple Hurl, and then I assume Merrig is going to manage to knock that one down, which he will indeed. Now, there's a... Whenever Ryudo attacks, I assume it's his sword. So I assume it's a boon of his sword, but it gives, like, also a yellow number. Is that number healing, or is that, like, extra damage on top of the damage that I'm already doing? I don't know. These are the questions. These are the questions that we ask ourselves when we're in the middle of a fight here. Wow, that popped out like 5 of these things. I don't really want to fight that thing, but I probably will because I want to check the rest of these for nuts. Alright, they are all defeated now, and hopefully there are no more surprises. There are literally no more surprises because I didn't even get a nut out of that, so that was a waste of my time. I haven't been paying attention to how much XP I've been getting. Oh my gosh, there's so many mushrooms and I want to cut them all. Oh, but I know one of these is probably a trap mushroom. It's a trap! This is feeling very Yu-Gi-Oh right now. It was that one. That was the mistake. That was the absolute mistake. I didn't think any of them were going to give me anything. Red Goblin Toad. Those are a lot of words. Hardly worthy of my notice. I was going to say something. Oh my good god, I'm going to get attacked by more trees as soon as I get out of this. Dragon scales, I wonder what that is. Fine, I will attack the trees. They're not even giving me as much as I thought. They're giving me 162. For some reason, I thought they gave me like 208. Must have been something else I fought that gave me 208 here a little bit ago. I'm not even going to start cutting these. These mushrooms are giving me nothing now. Okay. I might just run past some of this stuff now. This is a very long path of mushrooms. Somebody just went on a strange planting spree here, they did. Thankfully, there was a nut at the end of it. Speed of running. Interesting. Okay, so at least that was worth it, I guess. I mean, it's not the craziest thing I've ever gotten. I keep expecting one of these to screw me over, but they haven't been so bad so far. I knew this tree wasn't to be trusted. I knew we weren't coming up here for nothing, but I thought there would be an item. I don't now think that there is an item, so I was wrong on that one. Should I fight these things? Because I don't think we've fought them grouped, but I really don't want to, but we're going to anyway, because they ran at me, and then they stopped running at me as soon as I started running at them. It's just a cluster. Just a cluster of issues that I'm having right now. Howl Slash will do good against them. I don't think the snakes will respond. Wow, okay, that hurt the snakes a lot more than I was giving it credit for. Pit Viper, you're dead in one swipe, I am sure. You will also be dead. And, you know what? I might just beat them all out. No, I don't think I'll beat both of these, unfortunately. I think, Elena's a little too weak for that. But we might get to smack him before he can smack me. And we can indeed. Not a difficult fight in the slightest. I would not call that a challenge, personally. So we got 188. A lot of my people are on the verge of leveling up. Not quite there yet. Certainly some of these trees are fake. Oh, look at that. We got a runner mushroom. This tree is not fake. This tree is not fake. I knew one of those trees would be fake. This is such slow going for levels. It's like Merrick has been... I don't know. I think it's like 4,000 for a level up at this point. And Merrick is just going up so slowly, because he's the next one to level up. The next fight that we have, he'll level up. He's 50 out. But I just feel so insanely, like, not methodical. Just very slow, I guess. I don't know. Oh, and everything is a trap. And this is probably not the greatest decision to just keep slicing these mushrooms, hoping for mushrooms or berries. But I want to do it, kinda. And that knocked that out. Let's see. I'll fight one of these. I'll fight this guy. I was gonna fight either the tree or these. So I decided, you know what? I'll go crazy. I'll fight these things. 99 is actually what it was. So I knew it was a ton. I did not know it was 99. 99 is a lot. This is a very strong attack, but for 99, I don't know that I'll ever use it in like a boss fight, because it'll take my entire SC. The only thing I could even think maybe like the first attack, and then if I use an item to get back some of my SC after that. I can't imagine using it all that much though. Unfortunately, and I don't think we've had like no berries that improve our SC, have we? Merrick goes to 38, excellent. Yeah, I don't think we've had any berries that do that. But I could be wrong. There's some gold up there. This is a very long path, actually. I wasn't expecting that. I'm sure one of these trees are fake. I kind of want to... Yeah, okay. They're probably connected to a mushroom that I would have to slice in order to open it up. And these mushrooms is like a pick your poison, I'm sure. Okay, well, it's that one. What are you going to do to me? Nothing. Excellent. It is interesting. I don't know. I kind of like this little game that we're playing right now of chicken with these mushrooms and these trees. I'm glad it's not every section, though. Like every area in this game. That would get kind of tedious. Alright, so maybe we'll camp here, maybe, sometime, eventually. In the distant, distant future, I'm sure. One of these trees is hollow. I knew it. Alright, so Ryudo is now very close. He's about 300 out. I kind of want to fight that just to see if I can get to that level before, and I will. Ryudo is at 115. If I would have fought just one more tree man, which we're going to fight now, I guess. Alright, and there's Ryudo to 38. I am ready to leave this godforsaken forest and never look back. Although I'm sure this is not the end of snakes, spiders, and whatever other kind of monsters that we keep seeing here. Trees. Trees for certain. I'm surprised there's no frogs in here. That is a I don't know. Charity from God, I guess. Do I want to fight that? I don't really want to fight that, but I might have to. Because we're going to have to go back there. Oh, interesting. A chest over here with a black belt. Don't know what that does. Probably won't use it. I really don't want to fight those guys, but it might be unavoidable if I don't find anything up here. Okay, there is. This is the path, I assume. Finally, we are going wherever we're going. So this is the Great Rift. That's what I was thinking at the start of the episode. This is the unknown of the map. I believe that's what our person said. The Elder. This is the Tower of the Purple Cloud? When the divine sword pierced Valmar and finally fell, the earth was burst, rent, and split. If it was in the Holy Book states, then that whirlwind is where the Granisaber lies. Oh, that looks great. That looks easy to grab.
What a horrible place. It pains my eyes.
The wind is incredible. Come on, let's move. Well, that was a short little admiration of this giant thing. It reminds me of the Great Wall from the first game. What are we doing here? Do I just jump for it? I guess. I have no idea. I'm gonna save, because I don't know if I'm supposed to save. I mean, I haven't healed for a while. I assume the boss or whatever won't be till the end of this, but... What am I doing here? I don't see a climb down thing. Yeah, it's over here. Okay. Let's hop for it. There is an item over here that I would like. Oh, excellent. Thank you, game. Thank you for that bait and switch. You devilish devil. Just for that, I'm going to go back up and heal. And then I'll come back. I wonder how much that actually did hurt me. Can't really tell, and I'm not going all the way into it just to check. I assume it hurt me a little bit. I don't know how much. But I want this item. Healing fruit. Wasn't worth it. Don't think that's very efficient or helpful. But oh well, what's done is done. I have inspected, and now here we are. What was that? The end of the world, is that what that wall was called in the first game? That we climbed for quite a while. Can't remember. Been too long. This is probably gonna break on me. I knew it. I knew it. Ah, man. Ryudo. I would not say you have cat-like reflexes. I wouldn't say that. I guess I should walk, like, close to the walls, and that's kind of the issue that I'm having here, is I'm just not doing this correctly. I don't even know how we'll get into a literal hurricane. That doesn't sound like something that will be easy to bypass, but I guess we'll see. Oh, great. Mantises. That's what belongs on a wall. Yeah, I don't know. I think, honestly, my main gripe with this game, and it's probably not a gripe that most people would have because, I don't know, I just don't feel like most people would really care about this, but there is no enemy variety. Like, there is, but just, there's not enough. They needed more. They needed more. I feel like the first game had more than this game does, which is weird. Like, this game has enemy variety, just not, I don't know, just not enough. Not enough for me, certainly. Let's see here. I'm going to do Burn Flame. I probably have fought enough of these, but I'm going to talk over it anyway, because it's been a while. It's been a while, and I keep having to cut out these fights. I have no idea how long this episode is going to be, because I remember, like, I don't think the last episode is going to be all that long, or there's an episode I was editing, and it's like, I recorded for like an hour and a half, but the final edit is under an hour. And it's like all that time just went to miscellaneous fights that, I don't know, they matter. Like, I don't dislike the fighting mechanics at all. I just wish there was more variety in enemies to kind of do more with, to see more kind of spells and stuff like that, play around more with your spells. I still do probably prefer the first game's, like, magic mechanics. I prefer whenever it's you using these spells to get further, better spells. That's a more deep system, I would say. They also had that for the weapons as well, so if you used a axe with Justin, you would have axe skills as well. This game's systems are a little bit less detailed, which could be good or bad depending on how you're looking at it. For me personally, I don't know. I do like this game more overall in terms of story and tone, and I like that characters are more of a fixture in this game. Like, you don't cycle through characters as often. I mean, you don't really cycle through them in the first game. You'll have characters for X amount of time and then they'll go. So in that game, I would put points and skills into those characters, not knowing they were going to leave me. Until around the end, when it was a little bit frustrating because I had already lost so much. What did I do wrong here that I I didn't go the right way? What's happening here? I shouldn't have gone up there, maybe, is what it's saying. But I would put all these points and stuff into their, like, skill trees and stuff like that. And it wouldn't benefit me because oh yeah, okay. But it wouldn't benefit me because I hate this. Did I get surprised? No. Anyway, I would put points into the alternate characters like Milda or whatever her name was, the big, strong, burly girl. And then she would ultimately leave our party, so that point would be lost because she didn't join back. They just had a lot more characters than that, and they didn't stick around as long. I think the only person in this game that we've lost is Roan, which is fine, I would say, because he was swapped out immediately with Tio. But imagine I put all those seeds that I've earned, that I've put on Ryudo. Imagine I put all those on Roan, and then they take Roan away. Now I'm just out all those seeds, and I didn't get to really boost myself with them. They were just kind of wasted. Of course, I didn't try to put that on Roan. Maybe they fixed that. Maybe that was a complaint they had quite often in the first game, but no idea. I'm surprised. Ugh. But overall, I probably like this game better. It's more mature in terms of its tone. It's very heavily religious, kind of, with all these religious symbolisms, Grannis and Valmar, God and the devil, I guess. And the first game was more wholesome, sort of. It was just a means of adventure. My God, this is a confusing area. I'm getting really tired of it. I don't like this area at all. I guess we're just supposed to keep going down. I just don't like climbing these ladders or anything like that. But there's interesting things about the first game. One of my favorite things about the first game was the relationship between Justin and Sue. We don't really have... That relationship was a lot more wholesome because it wasn't, like, romantic. It was kind of like a big brother and a little sister, although they were technically cousins, I think. Not actually related in that way, but it was a lot more wholesome. One of my favorite sections was in the very beginning. We tell her that we're leaving, Justin is, after we've gone on, like, a few minor adventures with her. Then we tell her we're leaving, and she's all sad about it. And she ends up coming with us. But we tell her that it's too difficult, or the journey's gonna be too hard on her because she's still young. I don't know how old she is. I want to say she'd be like 7. I think Justin maybe 15, maybe a little bit more. But we try to leave her behind, and that's heartbreaking in its own right. And then whenever she eventually sneaks on board the ship and comes anyway, she does eventually find out that it is indeed too hard for her. And I really liked that character interaction, that character moment. That probably topples any character moment in this game for me so far. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I like the Melphus stuff, I suppose. The Melphus stuff is probably my favorite thing from this game. Ryudo kind of dealing with that. Like, the themes of this game are more mature, but I enjoy some of the topics of the first game a little bit more in terms of, like, religion and these heavier topics, I suppose, are more readily trebled. More games have touched on them, I feel like. Whereas, like, a sister bond is less explored in games like these. Don't even know what that said, but I assume it was important. But I do like Melphus' section. I think he's an interesting character. He's not my favorite by any means. I wish they would have explored his relationship with Rena a little bit more. I do like the lesson that Melphus eventually, or at least his turning evil eventually, kind of teaches the village of having to rely on yourself, not being able to foist all your hopes and dreams on a single person who may or may not turn out to be what you want them to be. That, I suppose, is an interesting lesson. I wasn't really considering that. I don't know. They're both great games. Thus far, I would say... I don't know. I like this one better. The first one's a little bit more whimsical. They're both... I don't know. I like them both. This is a great series. I do wonder... I feel like 3 is probably bad, considering that they've not remastered it. It's not... I feel like it's not been touched since it was on the PS2. I never see anybody talk about it. Although, to be fair, I never see anybody talk about these games either, really. Unless I'm, like, searching it out. I guess I could search up 3, but I have less reverence for that game because I've not played it. I only have reverence for the first. I didn't play the first one until I just played the HD collection of it, but I had reverence for it mainly through just really liking this game. So I assumed that it would maybe also be up my alley, which it was. This does give strong vibes of that wall, though. The Great Wall, or whatever it was called. Are we going to jump from here? No. I thought there was going to be like a jump from here. Which would have been great, because I would love to get off this thing. This may be my least favorite section of this game, just because it's so tedious. These are all enemies that we've fought already a million times. They're not difficult. They're not giving us enough XP to really level up here at all. So we're kind of just in the mire of fighting the same enemies, getting nothing for it. And it's it's not that enjoyable, to be honest with you. Alright, another one bites the dust, another mantis. Surprise, surprise. We've yet to fight one of those. That's an interesting new enemy for sure, for sure. Oh, look at that, more mantises. Wow, who could have seen that coming? Who on earth could have seen that coming? Let's see. There's no items around here. This area is just very giant and not very interesting. I don't know where I am. I kind of want that bag, but I kind of just tired of walking around here, and I want to get out of here, so maybe I'll just start skipping enemies. I really don't want to fight the birds either. We've fought enough of those. How about something different? How about something brand new? Healing fruit? Okay, never mind. It's just coming into these fights, doing one big move, really, and then they're done. Because they're not strong enough to really even give me a challenge here. They're just kind of fodder, really. Discus. Interesting, what is that? Finally, a new item that I can sink my teeth into. Excellent, excellent. Oh my gosh, it's 9 plus 9 points. Oh, it's like magic. It's like a gift from Granus himself, except for there are birds on me now, and I need to get the heck out of here. I can't fight any more of these, or I will go insane. I will lose my mind. Thank you. Thank you, Lord Granus, for this opportunity to save my game. And now that I say that, I'm going to go back and I'm going to fight those 3 birds and look around a little bit more, and then we're probably going to end this episode. Because, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be coming up to a fight or anything like that, but I was surprised. How in God's name was I surprised there? I did not. I was walking right into them. You are hacking me, game. You are hacking me like the biggest little hack in the history of, I don't know, hacker forum. White hat hacker forum, black hat hacker forum. Is red hat a thing? Or is it just white and black? I don't know. Don't know anything about hacking other than they have some kind of forums or something like that. Alright, well, let's get these birds dead, and then we'll go kill the next birds, and that'll be that. And that'll be the story of the bird. That'll be the story of Bird and Mantis Mountain. The most random enemies in the history of... Why are they on the mountain? I just don't understand that. Mantises specifically. Certainly you could have had, I don't know, rock golems or something like that. Something more interesting than birds and mantises. Yeah, I guess I'll fight these mantises for 1,000 gold. That's certainly all that's over here. There is almost no doubt. We'll go ahead and do Sky Dragon Slash, because I'm just going to kill these things and then get back to that save point and get a nice recovery going on. But yeah, this is just... They saved this kind of boring area for the last section of the game. I guess it makes sense. You want to kind of suck people into the game before you give them this non-interesting area, I guess. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. It reminds me heavily of the, like I've said several times, the wall in the first game. So it's kind of a reused idea that I wasn't even that big a fan of in the first game, so reusing it in this game doesn't work for me, really. Was it this way? It was indeed. I'm going to go ahead and recover, and then we're going to go fight some more birds. I don't know if we'll get a level up. I didn't even pay attention. Is that going to be surprised? It was... What? This is the devil's game right now. They are hacking me. I wish she would have just swayed every one of those. Looked like she's in the freaking Matrix. let's go ahead and burn flame him. Actually, you know what I want to do, maybe before we end this episode off, is see if I can get his... He has that explosion ability, or attack. I would love to see if I could get that going. I keep forgetting that is the most worthless thing on these things. 92 and 98, was it? Not exactly bringing down the house with that one. Luckily, we've got Halnado to knock it out of the park. I do wonder what Halnado would do if we didn't have her with that +5 on the wind ability thing. Also, I would like to check to see if I got more slots after we beat Malthus. Kinda doubt it. I feel like I already checked, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. Maybe we got more after we... Oh, look at that. Ryudo's about to level up. So I guess we'll do one more of these fights. We'll do it for Ryudo. For the Ryudo, I'm sure I'll get surprised, because that's about all that can happen in this game. Hey, look at that. I managed. I somehow managed. Wolf Sky Dragon Slash for the fun of it. For the thrill of it. For the absolute thrill until Ryudo gets smacked and we don't get to use the ability. There we go. I don't really know how we even got this, though. Because this is something... Well, I guess it's from the Horn of Valmar. It is weird to give us the Horn of Valmar. I feel like we should have got the claws. That would have made more sense for Ryudo, considering he doesn't have a horn. Unless the sword is supposed to be his horn. I don't know, but 294, I'll take it. That'll get me up my level. And, oh, look at that. I'll get T.O. up as well. And then we've only got Elena to go up one more level. And then we'll be golden. Blessing Scroll, bless you, my good mountain. Thank you for the memories of birds and bugs. I will recover, and these must be the Granacliffs. They are wondrous this time of year. Sheer drop off into that water. Look at that. My God. Don't want to jump off that. Alright, so what did I want to do? I wanted to power up Merrick, was it? What is this? Special blast enemy with beast soul power. I feel like that attack is very strong. I don't remember, though, exactly. Which one is Merrick's? Because he has that explosion. He does. I'm going to go ahead and just pump everything into it and see what it does. And then we will also... I want to do... No. Okay. So, I can't do what I want to do. Unfortunate. I will probably just... up that a little bit more. What can I do for you? To give you White Apocalypse a little bit more. And then you can get that Beast King Blast. You can get... I guess that. That's probably her strongest ability. Because she has Tornado, but that actually hits weaker than Halnado does for some reason. Alright, this is Elena. Elena has stuff. All that is maxed out, which is amazing. All this is almost maxed out. There's a little bit more I could do, but... I guess we'll do... I don't know, who do I feel... I feel like you need something that's of a little bit more benefit here. Burn Strike, interesting. I don't think we've done Burn Strike. I don't really use Healer, so I don't even know why I'm doing that. Zap All, interesting. I didn't even know that was an ability. Oh, you can get Halnado. Don't really even want Halnado, but I already put it on you, so I guess we're here. What do you have? Did I... Nah, Resurrect is already maxed. Refresh is useful. I guess I'll pump some stuff into that. Crackling. Attack all enemies with Diamond Dust. That's interesting. Whoop. I'm already out of everything. I just... blazed through it. Crackling again for her. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode. When we come back, we will be seeing what's at the end of the Granacliffs. I don't know if we'll be going into that area or if we've got something else to do. But, yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one.